The biggest breakup in America, it's what everyone's talking about. Well, everyone except Trump.
Here's exactly what he said. Quote, I'm not even thinking about Elon. He's got a problem. The poor guy's got a problem. He said he won't be speaking to him for a while, but he said he wishes Elon Musk well. I mean, the blast radius from this fallout is really, really big and very wide. But right now he said he's not interested in that, and he's moving on.
I'm moving on. No one ever wants to hear that. Trump just says he's too busy.
What's your view on Elon Musk as of today? I mean, have you heard from him at all? Is your
Honestly,
team...
I've been so busy working on China, working on Russia, working on Iran, working on so many things. I'm not thinking about Elon.
On the China...
I just wish him well.
47's planning on getting rid of anything that reminds him of Musk. Remember that shiny red Tesla that Elon sold him? Well, it's getting doged.
There is a Tesla there that President Trump bought during a Tesla demo on the South Lawn a few months ago to try to help Elon Musk's business while it was being vandalized. We're told that that Tesla, still sitting there, the red Tesla with Florida tags, is either going to be given away or sold off.
But Trump says Elon can keep some of the things he gave him.
You gave Elon Musk when you left the White House. It's a valid plea to the White House, to the administration at large. I think that's what.
Yeah.
Would you like to get that back?
No, I don't take things back.
Elon woke up this morning and signaled he'd be open to burying the hatchet. Billionaire hedge fund manager Bill Ackman says they're stronger together than apart. Elon responded saying, "You're not wrong." Elon tried to set up a phone call with Don and maybe work things out. Trump said no, he's not interested. Elon's totally lost it, is what Trump's telling people. He'd rather take anyone else's call. He even picked up the phone when ABC called at the crack of dawn.
You call the president on his cell phone at 6:45, he picks up.
Yeah, he picked up. Look, there's been reporting out there that the White House is working to put together a call between Elon Musk and Donald Trump to broker some kind of peace. I asked Donald Trump about that. He said he's not particularly interested in talking to Elon Musk. He said Elon wants to talk to him. He's not ready to talk to Musk, who he called a man who has lost his mind.
Hey guys, before we continue this video, just want to say thanks for watching. Go ahead and do me a big favor, hit that thumbs up like button. The biggest political breakup in America just happened, guys. Nobody's talking about what this really means, but I think Jesse Watters has some really good insight in this clip that we're watching here. All right, check it out, guys.
Everyone at the White House chose sides, and not a lot of people sided with Musk. Insiders say we're dealing with someone who's unstable. We saw it coming. We have one president, one person got elected. Some people in the White House say they didn't really like Elon's attitude. People in Trump world feel like the president gave him everything, and he still stabbed him in the back. Quote, the president treated him almost like a son. He invited his family to Christmas dinner. He let him sleep over. He let him walk in and out of meetings. The president went to the max informality to welcome this guy. Trump brought him to UFC fights and rallies. Here they are behind the scenes at MSG. Watch.
You want to go on stage, Ed?
Yeah.
You do? Wow, you're crazy. Is this thing on?
X military.
X. Should we say President Trump? Yes.
And then
yes.
Search.
Yes.
Search up.
No, it's game over. The selection goes somewhere. Game over. Hi. How do you do? Nice to see you.
Fantastic. That would be great.
Go have a good time. That's a great. Good painting.
You go have a good time, man.
Thank you.
That's from The Art of the Surge. You can watch more of that on Fox Nation. But after the campaign and 130 days in the White House, sources say Elon overstayed his welcome.
Talked to a couple of people yesterday who said Elon had privately talked about, well, maybe I could extend my time in the White House. And Trump kind of politely said, nah, you've done a great job. You can leave now. So they weren't quite as close as they were at the very frenzied beginning of that situationship. But it was a good lukewarm relationship.
We can't confirm that. But working at the White House, there's a lot of pressure. And everything's a turf war. And Doge was in everyone's department. Remember that black eye that Elon was sporting last week? He said it was from X, his son. PBD says there might be more to that story.
If you use your imagination, God knows what happened with that black eye. That black eye, you know, was it a fight that took place? Somebody swung and it really offended Elon. Is like, look what I'm going to do to you guys. Is that a Lutnick? Is that, I don't know who else it is. Who else will be in that room? I don't know who it is. Maybe, but think about it. That doesn't accidentally happen. And you want to do something like this too. Maybe it was a meeting while they're calling each other out and somebody just, because Elon started calling out Trump and it got nasty and then somebody swung.
Guys, what do you think happened here? What's going on with the black eye? Do you think that Patrick Bet-David actually has something when it comes to this? Do you think that the story about a son hitting him is actually true? Or do you think something happened there with something physical that actually resulted in Elon Musk getting triggered and going on this rampage? Let me know what you think down in the comments, guys. It's absolutely crazy what's coming out right now. Are you on Team Trump, Team Elon? I've heard some people say I'm on Team America. Let me know what you think down in the comments.
Obviously speculation, but there's a lot of rumors flying around. And no one's trying to cancel Elon. He had a beef with the big, beautiful bill and has a right to speak his mind. He's saying he doesn't want tax relief, and he wanted to keep his EV subsidies going. And he thinks we're spending too much. But he had to know, going scorched earth in public the way he did about the centerpiece of the Trump agenda was going to cause a massive earthquake. Republican sources tell us Musk won't be able to kill the bill, but he's killing the whole sales pitch. So they want to move on and pass this beauty by Independence Day. AOC, though, digging the drama.
Oh, man, the girls are fighting, aren't they? I would say that this was something that was a long time coming, where we've been seeing that these two huge egos were not long for being together in this world as friends. And so I think this breakup we've been seeing a long time coming, but we'll see what the impacts are of it legislatively.
AOC doesn't get it. Republicans are allowed to speak their mind. Democrats, they get handed talking points, and they can't have an opinion. So they're all butting heads about what to do. Swalwell says if Democrats win back the House, they're going to open up the Epstein files and look for Trump's name. But he better be careful where he looks, because he might find Clinton's. Some Democrats are trying to woo Elon back into their party. Sorry, we burnt your cars, Nazi, and accused you of killing 300,000 people. No, that's not happening. Elon's not that naive. And even Democrats don't flip-flop that fast. Others want Trump to finally be a dictator on day one and get revenge.
Those Doge employees, the people that Axelrod was just talking about, are very dangerous. If Donald Trump is smart, the first thing he's going to do is fire, investigate, and prosecute all of Elon's people who are all throughout government with their laptops downloading data right now.
See, guys, you got to understand what's happening, guys. The left is loving this. They want Trump and Elon to tear each other apart, and so they're going to give all this like fake advice that's actually going to make it's going to make it all worse. I think what's probably going to happen is that they're going to resolve their differences and find a way to move forward. But the left right now, they're losing their minds over this, because for the first time in years, all the bad press is on the Republican side, and the Democrats are getting a reprieve for a second, and they absolutely are loving it.
Trump's going to lock up big balls? Fat chance. Trump just had a falling out with his biggest donor, the world's richest man. And Democrats don't even know what to say. CNN thinks Trump's going to have Elon executed.
I think this is bad for Musk. If you look at the history around the world of authoritarians breaking up with their oligarch buddies, those oligarch buddies don't end up in a good place. They either end up impoverished, imprisoned, or dead. I'm not saying that that's going to happen to Elon Musk here, but the power is with the government. You saw Donald Trump immediately say, all right, we're going to take away your, contracts. We're going to, punish you and retaliate. And he has the power to do that. We've seen Donald Trump exercise that power.
Democrats are like, Trump is going to kill you. You're safe with us. We'll protect you, Elon, for a price. If Trump was a murderous dictator, everybody in the press would be dead, and Comey would be 6 feet deep. Trump's had people come and go his whole life. DeSantis is still alive, Omarosa's still kicking, and Michael Cohen, he hasn't had any accidents. It's not like Trump's Hillary and just offs people, allegedly.
Wow.
Politics is vicious. Having Elon around was fun, but just because he's gone doesn't mean the fun's over. Trump says America's hot. 6 months ago, it was cold as ice. He's keeping his mind busy and says after the big, beautiful bill, he's building a big, beautiful ballroom. Quote, just inspected the site of the new ballroom that'll be built. Compliments of a man known as Donald J. Trump at the White House. For 150 years, presidents and many others have wanted a beautiful ballroom, but it never got built because nobody previously had any knowledge or experience in doing such things. But I do. And these are the fun projects I do while thinking about the world economy, the United States, China, Russia, and lots of other countries, places, and events. It will all be good, maybe even great, depending on who is the president of the USA. Trump's going to throw a party of the century at the White House. And we'll see if Elon makes the cut. Click here.
All right, guys, let's be honest. This isn't just a disagreement that's happening right now. This is a scorched earth breakup between Donald Trump and Elon Musk. A few months ago, they were shoulder to shoulder. Trump was inviting him to dinners, rallies, even letting him walk in and out of White House meetings just like family. He treated Elon like a trusted ally, maybe even a political son. But now, Trump says that he won't even take his call, says Elon's got a problem. And that's not just cold, guys. I think that that's decisive. Trump is moving on, and frankly, I don't blame him. Why? Because Elon crossed the line. He really did, guys. I said this to a friend the other day. I said, I don't think that Elon was wrong in what he was thinking. I think he was wrong in how he handled it. He didn't just share a differing opinion. He trashed the crown jewel of Trump's economic policy, the tax bill. He went public, he was aggressive and dramatic, knowing full well what kind of blast radius that would create inside the GOP. And the media, dude, they're foaming at the mouth. CNN's pushing fantasy-level nonsense, suggesting that Trump's going to impoverish or imprison Elon like some banana republic dictator. Guys, it's laughable. If Trump were a dictator, Elon wouldn't be flying private jets and tweeting memes. These people are insane. And what about the Democrats? Suddenly, they want to cozy up to Musk after months of calling him a Nazi, accusing him of murder by automobile, and canceling every Tesla on the planet. Why the change of heart? Because they smell opportunity. Because they'd sell their own soul for another billionaire donor. But Elon's not getting a warm welcome on either side because he burned bridges on both ends. Trump gave him the keys to the kingdom, and he still stabbed him in the back. Even tried to expand his White House stay past his welcome. Trump had to politely show him the door, and that's what a real leader does, guys, because loyalty matters. Now, you've got Swalwell threatening to open Epstein files just to damage Trump. You've got AOC clapping like this is some high school drama. Meanwhile, Trump's over here thinking about the world economy and planning a new ballroom at the White House. The man is building while everyone else is bickering. And let's not forget, this wasn't a one-time feud. Trump has spent his life surrounded by people who come and go. Some stick around. Others overstay. Elon, he overstayed. And he overstepped. And now he's out. Simple as that. Let me know what you think, guys. Should Trump have taken Elon's call? Do you think Elon's done with the GOP for good? Or is he going to try to play both sides? Drop your thoughts down in the comments, guys, because I read them all. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the truth that the mainstream media won't cover. And if you want to help support bold conservative voices like this one, become a channel member today. It really helps get this message out there, keeps this message strong, uncensored. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep your eyes open. The drama is just getting started.